Whenever you are good, you are a veteran, you know this warm-up, you could teach this class by this point. So let's do this thing nice and light on those feet. We're gonna start off with a little high knees march. Couple of deep breaths in, and as soon as it feels good, as soon as it feels right, turn it into that little jog, light on the feet. And I haven't had my pumpkin spice latte yet, but it is definitely fall. They turn the heat on in our building. Heels to your bum, working through the front of your leg. So you'll have to pardon the air conditioner. Little light on those feet, jog it out. And why central air is not just a thing in New York City, I will never understand. Here we go. Big step forward. Well, I will. It's because these buildings are like 120 years old, but blah, blah, blah. Big step forward, drive through the front heel, finding your balance, finding your stability. And nice and easy. Next time that right foot comes out in front, moving around in the low lunge. All the cracks, all the kinks. Anything you don't need, anything that's not going to serve you today, let it go. Settling in, bring yourself up, high lunge, finding your balance. Little back bend if you want it. Left hand plants, right hand to the sky, breathe into the twist. And both hands down, both feet back, nice strong plank. Shoulders stack over elbows over wrists, belly button into the spine, reach through your heels, reach through the crown of your head. And left foot's gonna come forward. Moving around in the shape. Although with this fall weather, it's perfect time to get some of those outdoor classes in. I know Exceed just started offering some in Central Park for the Upper East Side, and then somewhere down in Tribeca, one of those parks that I believe is on the water. So worth checking out. Breathing into the twist. And both hands down, both feet back. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to teach any of those because my wife and I were about 10 days away from packing up our apartment and getting out of Dodge. So pedaling through the backs of your legs, ankles, calves. We're just going to travel for a couple of months. We'll be back. And heels to the mat, hips to the sky. Walking your hands back to your feet, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Shake it off. Hello, hello, hello. Join on in. You didn't miss anything. We just got that body moving. So first up, little body weight heart rate booster today. It's going to be a long Tabata, meaning 30 seconds on, 10 seconds to transition. And we're going to go through the whole circuit 3 times. Should be about 8 minutes full. It'll be exactly 8 minutes of work. So first, 4 moves. Jumping jacks. Cross body thrusters. Just kidding. It's not all body weight. You can just do punches though. Sumo squat with a lunge and then a body saw. So we'll use those 10 seconds in between each one to really show you what those are. But just so that we can get moving here, we're going to start off nice and easy with those jumping jacks. 10 seconds away. Light on those feet. Just get that body moving. In 5, in 3, in 1. Let's go. Taking those jumping jacks. Light on the feet. Get the breath moving. Get the lungs pumping. Heart pumping. 30 seconds here. It's that long Tabata. And just like that, halfway done already. Next up is going to be that cross body thruster or cross body with a punch, depending if you want to use your weights yet. And 3, 2, 1. So 10 seconds to breathe. We're either no weights, gonna sit, punch to the sky, sit, punch to the sky. Same exact move if you want to add weights into it. Remember, this is a heart rate booster. We're just looking to get that body moving and grooving. We don't need to kill ourselves quite yet. So sit back into it, alternating arms, alternating sides. There you go. Sit back, punch to that top right corner. Nice little switch of that weight. 8 seconds left. Really reach. There should be one strong diagonal line from the right hand to the left foot, from the left hand to the right foot. Awesome, yeah, get that video on, nice. All right, now, once again, with or without those weights, sumo squat. We sit down into it, swing that back leg closed, open it up, swing that back leg closed, open it up. The goal here is to not let your shoulders, there you go, nice. Mallory, can you widen that stance even a little bit more? Yes, love that, really sit down into it. Nice, Jeff, perfect, Alana, perfect. Strong through the core, nice wide stance. So we're getting those two 90-degree angles in the knees, love it. That slow burn, shake it off. Last one, we're down into a body saw, forearm plank here. And we're just gonna become a tug of war. So somebody's pulling our hair and then pulling our heels. Pulling our hair, pulling our heels, rocking back and forth, holding that nice strong plank shape. One straight line, head, hips, and heels. Woo! This radiator pole is in full blast right now. It is nice and warm. 10 seconds away. And finishing it off. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Right back up to our feet. Those are the 4 moves. That's it. We'll just do it again. Got this jumping jacks first. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right on the feet. Nice. Got all those cameras on now. Love this. It's a party. So we want to turn on the heart, turn on the lungs. 15 down, 15 to go. Breathe and smile. You got nowhere to be for 40 minutes. So might as well be here. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it off once again, with or without those weights. Totally up to you. You find what your body wants, what your body needs today. Feet a little wider than hips distance apart. That squat, nice and strong. One straight line from that hand all the way through that foot. Taking that little rotation. There you go, nice. And that's just taking the one weight option, which is totally fine. Reaching it up and over. If you've only got that one heavy weight, that's a great option as well. You do you, or as always, take that body weight approach. Just reach, let it be a core stabilizing move. Shake it off. We're down to that sumo. Remember, feet now wider than your shoulders. Toes are gonna point out. Ride that elevator down. We stay low, we stay dirty. Swing that back foot in, open it up. Swing that back foot in, open it up. There you go, nice, y'all. Yep. Perfect, Alana, love it, nice, Vanessa. Awesome, Jeff, adding in that weight. Really protect that back knee by allowing that back foot to pivot. And then open through the outside of that glute. There we go, last 3, 2, get that burn, shake it off. And we're down for that sumo squat, or that, whatever this is called, body saw. Y'all, second round went so much faster than the first. Here we go. I mean, it didn't. It's 2 minutes of work. Felt like it went a lot faster. All right. Press your elbows into the floor. Broaden your back. Lift your spine to the ceiling. Don't sink into your shoulders, but instead, lift your spine to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone. Draw your belly button in. Squeeze quads, glutes, core. Breathe. Minor detail. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Y'all, 2 minutes work. 2 minutes of work. Let's do this thing Sunday morning. Here we go. Jumping jacks in 3, 2. I know. I'm right here with you, and I got that radiator pipe. Woo. And there we go. Breathing. One of our stops, you know, if the world literally and figuratively stops burning, is we have cousins in Boulder, Colorado. So I spent some time looking up like hiking trails and stuff. Hopefully we can get out there. Ooh. And 3, 2, I don't know what made me think of that. It was kind of random. Sorry, especially for the rookies. You don't know my just random stream of consciousness that, you know, Here we go. All right. Thrusters, punches, you do you, but let that squat be nice and strong. Feet are gonna be about hips distance apart. We're not taking that sumo squat this time. Always have the option. 2 hands, 2 bells, both hands on 1 bell, or just taking that body weight squat with that little overhead punch and reach. Get the depth in your squat. Press the floor away. 1 straight line, squeeze from the tip of your toe to the tip of your fingers. Shake it off. Let's get that slow burn in the bottom half. So now, a wider stance. We're gonna ride the elevator down, sit back into it, swing the back leg, bring it open. Swing the back leg, 290 degrees, angles in the knees, open it up. Get the outside of your glute talking to you, staying low. I like to, whee, right on cue. I was gonna say, I like to get the arms involved. Kind of gives my body a little visualization of what needs to be happening. Swing it in, that little internal, external rotation through the hip. Shake it off and finish this thing off on the mat. 30 seconds of work in that body saw, and we earn that beautiful sound of trumpets. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. That's it, that's it, that's it. And then we get those trumpets, then we get our first water break, first little breather. And lift your belly button as we get tired. Don't let the hips start to sink. Reach through like somebody's grabbed you by your heels, grabbed you by your hair, and they're pulling you in 2 different directions. Trumpets in 3, 2, there it is. All right, first little pat on the back, first little water break. And now, we're gonna slow things down a little bit, at least for this first set. We're gonna go into what I call a learn and burn. 2 rounds through similar moves. First time we go through them, we're gonna be off the clock. So we're gonna learn the moves. Second time, we're gonna be on the clock and we're gonna burn them out. So really making sure that after this first round, we feel comfortable and confident with what we're doing. So first up, it's going to be a split stance single leg deadlift. So what that looks like, we have all done that single leg deadlift where we lift the knee and we find our balance. That's a great move, but we don't want this move to be that. So we're all gonna channel our inner ballet class. You're gonna take that right foot, just do a little reverse tendu. So you're just gonna reach that foot behind you, standing on that standing leg, and then keeping that back foot down, we're just gonna take that single leg deadlift, doing about 10 to 12 reps this first time through. So let's see it. Standing on feet together, send that right foot back. 95% of my weight is in my left leg right now. Hinging forward, back is flat. Drive your left hip forward. There you go, nice. Oh, these look great. Awesome, awesome. Nice, Alana, can we shift any more of that weight into that left leg? There you go, yes, love it, love it. There it is, girl, I love that. Nice, hinging at the hip, Mallory, that looks awesome. There you go, back is flat. Don't let that back round. Finding that stability in your core. Drive your left hip forward, squeeze that left glute. Remember, 95% of the weight is all in that left leg. That left knee can be soft. That right foot just giving us a tiny little bit of balance, a tiny little bit of stability. Nice, Jeff, good control. Whee! I said as I fell over. Here we go. Do 2 more reps, shake it off, and what? Shake that off. All right, we all have 2 legs. So, feet together, stand on that right leg, send that left foot behind you. It's just my little tippy, tippy, tippy toe. Just the one that doesn't get any ham or whatever that saying is. I don't have any kids. So, hinge at the hips. This little piggy went to the market. That was the reference. And it did a terrible job of setting that one up. Here we go. Whee! Hinge at the hips. Oh, y'all, I feel this right in that right glute, right in that right hamstring.
Nice, nice, nice. And it doesn't even have to be that wide of a stance. You'll see that I'm not very far back. It's not a huge, it's not like we're going into that Bulgarian split squat thing. We don't need to be all the way out there. Just a little bit back. We're stacked over that right foot. The right knee is soft. Hips and shoulders square. I am falling all over the place. I need to focus on my breath. There it is. And if you're starting to feel this more in your low back, that's your body's reminder. It's the glute. Drive the hip forward, squeeze the bum. Yes, these look awesome. Do 2 more, and then we'll move on. There we go. Awesome, shake that off. Now, we're gonna go into single arm, bent over row, taking any and all strain out of that low back. We really wanna support ourselves here. So, right hand can go on that right knee. As we hinge, you can either keep your feet square, or if you wanna go into that staggered stance, it kind of gives you a little bit more room to row. Same 12 to 15 reps here. We're just gonna do 12 to 15 rows on the right, and then on the left. So, back is nice and flat. Drive your elbow past your rib, plug your shoulder blades back and down, especially coming out of those deadlifts. If you start to feel any of this in your low back again, stand up, shake off, reset, do what you gotta do. We don't want that work to be done in the low back. Instead, it's that upper back, drawing the elbow past the ribs. Perfect, yeah. Using that arm as a little brace allows us to let our chest fall a little bit more. The more parallel our chest to the floor, the more we're gonna activate the back, and the less we're gonna just put this work into our shoulders. So finishing up here, just a couple more. And do 2 more good reps. I even feel it stabilizing through that same right hip, right glute. Shake it off, little cat-cow. Do what you need. Breathe. Y'all, it's like 150 degrees in my apartment right now. Right foot back or square, whatever's more comfortable. We take that hinge, elbow past the rib, plug it down. So, back is nice and flat, spine is nice and long. We're grounded, we're rooted through that whole left side. Left hand, left forearm connects to the knee for stability. Taking the work out of your low back. Nice, y'all. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice, and if this is even too much, you can just take those rows right from that tabletop, Alana. So you do you find your happy place, you find where you're strongest, what's gonna be the most secure, the safest, and rock that weight, rock that work. There you go, nice. We're gonna finish up here. Just a couple more. In 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. All right. Let that upper body breathe. Now, we want to stay nice and vertical here on our pendulum lunge. So, right foot's going to stay put, left foot gets to dance. We're going to take that big step forward, 2 90-degree angles in the knees. The goal is to not let that left foot touch the ground. We press through, brace through the core, take that big step backwards. Brace through. Take that big step forward. We're swinging through. It's called a pendulum lunge. What we want to be careful of is doing the body roll. Save it for the club, y'all. Here we go. So, right foot's planted, left foot dances. Let's go. Big step. Drive through the front foot. Race through the core. Feel yourself get taller, like somebody's lifting you from the crown of your head. They've grabbed you right by your alfalfa. There we go. I kind of like the view. It's a nice ceiling. There we go. Press through the front foot. Each and every time, finding your depth, your range of motion. Whee! And burning out that standing leg. Bracing through your core the whole time. And finishing up here. Do 1 more back and forth. And shake that off. Y'all, we still have 2 legs. Left foot's gonna stay put, right foot gets to dance this time. Big step forward. drive through the front foot. There you go, yep, shake out that grip strength. There you go. And now for bonus points, can we keep our chest lifted? So instead of falling forward when we come forward and kind of leaning back into it, can we stay nice and lifted? One straight line, head, shoulders, hips, stacked over that back knee. There you go. I don't know if I have enough room to do it so that you get the side view. There you go. And just moving through space. Strong and stable. Nice, y'all. These look great. Breathe and smile. Here we go. Home stretch. Go back and forth one more time. Woo. And shake it off. Last tandem, last little move here. We're gonna head down to the ground on our backs. So a supine little lat raise. So you can either take both dumbbells, glue them together, and then we're looking to reach over our head. Arms stay straight, low back stays glued to the floor. You always have the option of just dropping to one weight. We're gonna take our first move here, and then our second move is just gonna be our chest press. So here we go. First one, either gluing those weights together, drawing your belly button in, refusing to let your low back come up off the floor. Here we go. Let this be that power and strength of your lats, your back body. So your hands go up over your head, but your shoulders don't come up with it. Your shoulders draw back and down. Your belly button draws in, gluing your low back to the mat. And then it's just like you're slamming your hands down on a table, or you're a catapult, shot putting those weights, catapulting those weights. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. Can we keep the arms straight? Don't let it become a tricep extension. And let's do two more, and then we'll take this right into that chest press. So right into the chest press. Those weights are gonna come together right over your heart. Just a little kiss. There you go. Nice. If you've only, oh good, you got the two. Perfect. There you go. Nice, y'all, nice, y'all, nice, y'all. Remember, we want those weights to come together over our heart, not over our nose, not over our belly buttons. We want that pectoral muscle, the chest muscle, to be that main muscle doing the work here. Helped and assisted by triceps and shoulders, but let it be that big, strong pectoral muscle. Just a couple more. And there you go. These all look awesome, y'all. Two more, and then we'll shake it off. And done so. Awesome. So, who's ready to play now? Remember, learn and burn. We learned them, now we burn them. We're going on the clock. It's gonna be 30A, 30B, so 60 seconds kind of in each set. We're gonna go straight from our A to our B, and then we'll take a little breather to set up those next moves. So first up was that split stance single leg deadlift. You remember that? It feels like forever ago. So 30 seconds on the right, 30 seconds on the left. Just because it's 30 seconds doesn't mean you have to try to do 100 reps. Pace yourself, take your time, find the stability and control in it. 10 seconds away, adding whatever weight you need. Hips are square, that foot just goes back, but all that weight is on that front leg. Knee is soft, take that hinge, drive through the heels, squeeze the booty. Back stays nice and flat. Your arms can just hang like ropes. Nice, Mallory, love it, Alana, perfect, perfect, perfect. There you go, Jeff, nice, Vanessa, love it. And take that hinge, squeeze that glute, drive the hips forward. And 3, 2, 1, shake it off. We're right into that second side, no rest for the weary. And take that hinge, drive the hip forward. There you go. Remember that back foot, in this instance, it's my left foot. I've literally got my big toe on the ground. That's it. Just there to give you a wee bit more stability. Wee. And keep your back flat. Keep it out of your low back. Let the glute do the work. Drive the hip forward. Don't need heavy weights to feel this one. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it up. All right. Into that bent over row. Once again, we're going nice, strong, stable base here. So, flat back, supported on that off side, and then taking elbow past your rib, squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. Let's go. 30 seconds. There you go. Nice. Finding whatever supported position you need. Nice. These look so great, y'all. Nice, nice, nice. And 10 seconds to go. That's it. This is supposed to be strength, stable strength. Power. Here we go. Undo those 14-hour Zoom calls. Fire up that back body. Open up that front body. Here we go. He said on a Zoom call. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Drive your elbow past your rib. Pull from the back body. Let that back do the work. And finding whatever stable position you need. Breathe. You should be annoying your roommates, your neighbors with that breath. They should be casually looking over at you over their coffee, wondering if you're okay. Shimmy, shake. 20 seconds to breathe. We take that pendulum lunge. Left foot's gonna stand. Right foot gets to dance. 7 seconds away. Remember, now we're staying nice and tall, nice and strong, nice and stable. 3, 2, 1. Big step forward. Drive through that front foot. I never let my core release here. Constantly, constantly, constantly drawing my belly button into my spine. It's much harder to do when you're like looking in a different direction. Here we go. Nice, y'all. Get those 90s in the knees. Find that depth. Find that control. Last 3, 2, 1. Shake it up. Right foot down. Left foot dances. Let's do this thing right on into it. Press through the front foot. Feel that power come as you shove the floor away. There you go. Once again, you're just hanging those weights. Don't let the shoulders start to creep up. And 7 seconds. That's it. That's it. Yes, you can. One more good rep, front to back. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off, y'all. 60 seconds. That's it. Taking that overhead lat raise, chest press, and et voila. C'est magnifique. That's it. And arms straight, back is glued to the floor. Let's go. And shoulders stay down, neck stays long, belly button stays drawn in. Just like those pendulum lunge, my core never releases here. Use that breath. Keep your shoulders packed down. Think about where we want this work to happen. And nice, y'all. Shake that off. Here we go. 30 left. Take that chest press. Try not to break the line of your wrist. Keep your knuckles stacked right on top of your wrist, stacked right on top of your shoulders. Punch the knuckles to the sky. And let's do this thing, y'all. We got 12 seconds. We got 10 seconds. That's it. Couple more good reps. Last rep looks as good as the first. Earn those trumpets. And 3, 2. Awesome. There we go. Just like that. So now we're going to keep it short on our little core section, but we're going to be moving at our own pace. 3 pretty simple moves here. Plank taps, single leg jackknives, and a dumbbell secret agent man going back and forth. So we're hitting sexy abs, support stability abs, and one more support stability abs, because you can never have enough. So plank taps. Right, left is going to count as 1. We are starting at 10, which is 10 on each arm. So either high plank, 1, 1, 2, 2. Forearms, 1, 1, 2, 2. We flip on over. Same thing with the single leg jackknife. Right, left is going to count as 1, 1, 1. You can always crunch the knees in. 2, 2. You do you. And then that secret agent man, same thing. Right hand's going to take the weight. Means that right foot's going to go back in space. We pass it under. 1. It's in the left hand, which means the left foot goes back. 1. Same thing. 10 on each leg. Every round, you're going to take 2 reps off. So 10 of each thing on each side, then 8 of each thing on each side, 6, 4, 2, etc., etc. We have a 6-minute max. If you get through it all, kudos. Start over. You won't. But if you do, you win. There we go. We'll give you a virtual air 5. So plank taps, 5 seconds away. 10 on each arm. We'll take this straight into our jackknife. So 1, 1, 2, 2. Find your own pace. You don't have to stay with me. You've got 10 on each arm. Hips and shoulders nice and square. Then you are right into our jackknives. Flip on over. 10 on each leg. Big high 5 behind the right leg. Big high 5 behind the left leg. And 2, and 3, and 3, 4, and 4. Once again, don't have to stay with me, but make sure that your shoulders are coming off the mat. You're getting that nice reach behind your leg. Woo, y'all, round 1 on these is brutal. But this is where we get those sexy abs, those front 8. Here we go. Top 4 abs fire as the shoulders lift off the mat. Bottom 4 abs fire as the leg lifts off the mat. And right to our feet. That secret agent man, I'm going to use a kettlebell. It's going to be a little bit easier, I think, just to handle. Right hand takes it, right foot goes back. Left hand has it, left foot goes back. That's 1 and 1. So right hand. The only time that kettlebell is going to switch leg or switch hands is underneath your leg. 10 on each leg. You're welcome. Keep your chest lifted. There you go. So that body weight. There you go. Nice. So can that weight only switch hands underneath your leg? There you go. Now keep it in that hand. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Love it. Love it. Once you get through your 10 and 10, you are into your 8 and 8 on your plank taps. And dropping the back knee, keeping your chest lifted. That's where we get our depth, by dropping that back knee. Once you get through 10 and 10, 8 and 8 on our plank taps. Whew. Y'all, we're cruising. And nice strong stability here. 1, 1, 2, 2. 6, 6, 7, 8, 8. Flip on over. Right on into 8 and 8 on that jackknife. Top 4 abs fire when the shoulders lift off the mat. Bottom 4 abs fire when the legs lift off the mat. There you go. Nice, Jeff. Love this pace. There you go. Keep that chest lifted. Don't let yourself fall over. There we go. Once we get through 8 and 8 of these jackknife, we are headed into our 8 and 8 secret agent bands. Remember, keep the work out of your neck, out of your shoulders. It's the abs doing the work here. And no rush whatsoever. Like I said, the goal is not to finish. The goal is just to look powerful doing it. 8 and 8. Big step back in space. That bell switches hands underneath the leg. Finding your depth by dropping the back knee. Yes, Alana, these look perfect. Love that. There it is. Nice, Vanessa. Nice, stable hips. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect, Mallory. Yup. There you go. 8 and 8. We're still driving through the front foot. That kettlebell weight is going side to side. That body weight is moving front to back. It's up to that midsection to stabilize all of that. Once you are done with your 8 and 8, you're down to the mat for your 6 round of 6s. So, plenty of time. Don't rush. Rock it out. 6 on each arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Same thing. We flip on over. We got our 6 and 6 on that jackknife. We have 90 seconds of work to see how far we can get. Remember, the goal is not to finish. The goal is just to look fabulous doing it. Here we go. There you go. Woo-wee! It's talking to me, y'all. Here we go. Once you get through those 6 and 6, you got your or your whatever these are called, secret agents. That's what I call them. I always have to give the preface of like, don't go to any other gym and be like, hey, can we do secret agents mans today? They're just gonna look at you weird. I'm just a giant nerd, so I think of this being like a briefcase that you like secretly are handing off. Secret agent man. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. As we get tired, don't let that weight kind of dictate which way the body falls. Strong, lifted. Here we go. Once you're done, you got 27 seconds. What can you do with it? What can you do with it? Taking it into those plank taps. Round of 4, round of 2. Doing what you got. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Straight through to those trumpets. Earn it, earn it. Yes, Jeff. And y'all, that was a thing. Breathe. All right. Deep breath. Get your water, get your towel. All right, let's finish this thing off. EMOMs, every minute on the minute, meaning you have 60 seconds to get through the allotted rep count. They are always, for me, compound movements. So, this one's gonna seem a little silly, but it's workout. It's allowed to be fun. Bear crawl circle, right and left, into a floor, ceiling, floor. That's gonna count as 1. So, bear crawl circle. You're in that tabletop position. Your knees are going to lift 2 inches off the mat. You go around in a circle, 1. You go around in a circle, the other direction. You jump your feet wider than your hands. Your hips are lower than your shoulders. You lift all the way up onto your tippy toes. Balance as long as you can before you fall over. Touch the floor, pop back into that bear crawl. That is 1 rep. For the baseline, we're looking to do that 3 times in 60 seconds. For the advanced, go for 4. Totally up to you. Second move, lateral lunge with a leap with a no-handed get up. This one, way more fun when you have a lot of space. So, lateral lunge to the leap to a no-handed get up. You roll down, don't use your hands, roll back up. All you have to do, stand up, just don't use your hands. Lateral lunge, leap, roll down, roll up. You find your pace, you find your happy place. If you need those hands, do it. Baseline, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Advanced, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get there when we get there. First up, we got that bear crawl. It is 6 minutes of work. That's gonna take us right to our finish line. We'll sneak in a quick stretch, and then we're off to watch the Steelers beat the Broncos. Here we go. Even though I'm wearing orange and blue, this was terrible planning. Here we go. So hit that nice strong plank or that bear crawl. We loop-de-loop 1. We loop-de-loop 2. Keep the hips low. Jump your feet wider than your hands. Hips lower than the shoulders. Lift, balance, and drop it back down. We go around. Whee! Remember, smile. It's allowed to be fun. Lift, balance, whee! There you go. So, honey, what'd you do in your workout today? Oh, we crawled around on the floor. You know, we played spin the bottle, and I was the bottle. Here we go. Lift up, lower. 3 is the baseline. 4 is the advanced. You find your happy place. And we have 15 seconds left. Once you get through that 3rd or 4th, breathe. Take the rest of that minute off. All right. Lateral lunge, leap into that no-handed get up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. We take that lunge, we leap, and then without cracking your head on a radiator pole behind you, yeah. There it is. 4 is the baseline. 6 is advanced. Y'all, standing up with no hands. It's a thing. Leap. Yeah, Mallory, you may want to do your get-ups on that mat. That does not look like the most comfortable of floors. There we go. Draw that belly button in. Press through the floor. You see that leap? Oh, man. 20 seconds left. Take whatever breather once you get through that 4 or 6. Take that breather. There we go. All right, y'all. 7 seconds. Ready or not, here we come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you better. All right, here we go. Around and around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. There we go. And we go to the right. Stable through the core. Keep the hips low. Knees 2 to 4 inches off the ground. And have some fun with it. Whee! And press through. 25 seconds to either finish up or get that 1 extra rep in. And boy, y'all, I feel that everywhere. Shoulders, core, legs. That's good. That's good. 5 seconds. Breathe. Be sure to get these recoveries in. We don't want to go the full 60 seconds. It's not an AMRAP. It's an EMOM. So take that lunge. That's why we've got those rep counts. 4 should give you a little bit of time to recover. 6 should be challenging. But if you're moving at a little bit of a clip, a little bit of a pace, you should still have time to get those 10 to 15 seconds to breathe. And there you go. Nice. There you go. I cheated. Use the couch to help me get up. There we go. Nice. Whee. And what? Nice, y'all. These get-ups. I know. It's a thing. Oh, we just stood up. We laid down and stood up. That's all. 10 seconds. One more time through each of these moves. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Here we go. Take this thing around. Has anyone listened to the new Alicia Keys album? I heard it was incredible. Haven't gotten a chance to listen to it yet. And take it around. I was just thinking of me being a record, and it made me think of that. Once again, just word vomit, straight from brain to mouth, no filter. And woo-wee, we go around right, we go around left. We got 30 seconds. Get those 3 or 4 reps, and then take that breather. Take what you need to recover. Remember, it's not an AMRAP. We don't want to work the full 60. We want to work 40 to 50 seconds. Whew. 10 seconds to breathe. 4 or 6 reps. That's it, that's it, that's it. Earn those trumpets. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this thing, y'all. Let's do this thing, y'all. And that leap, we leave from one foot, we land on one foot. We take that lunge, and then we leap, and then we roll it back, and use that momentum, stabilize through the core, finding as best of a means. Knowing how to get up off the ground is a pretty valuable life skill. In terms of functional training, I would say that being able to stand up, the no hands just makes it more fun. But talk about functional training. You got 13 seconds. 13 seconds till those trumpets. There we go, there we go. In 5, get that last rep. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Breathe. Feel that magic of your heart. Feel that magic of your breath. Amazing, 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 amazing. Interlace fingers above your head, palms to the sky. Lean on over towards your left side, gazing under your right arm. Open up the side body. Remember all that unilateral stabilizer stuff we did? All that. Bring it up and over. Gazing under the left arm. Bring it back up, interlacing fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Trying to get your palms to touch. Arms straight, chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. And keeping your fingers interlaced. Just let yourself hang. Feeling the stretch through the back of your legs. Shaking your head no, opening up your shoulders, your chest. Breathe and smile. Maybe you want to pedal out your knees. Maybe you want to shake your head no. Maybe you want to release your hands and just hang like a rag doll. Opening your feet one step wider, sit back into it, that nice Malasana goddess pose. Opening up your hips, your groin. Maybe you take a couple of twists. Maybe you just sit in it and breathe. No wrong answers. Hands go down, hips lift, feeling that stretch one more time through the back of the leg. Softening your knees, bending, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Hands are going to come all the way up overhead, capturing all of that light, all of that love. Bring it on down to your heart. Take that with you today and always. Amazing, amazing, amazing work.